microphone on? Okay, we're live, which is more than I can say for this audience. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and ghouls, welcome to Club Dead in hideous downtown Transylvania. I'm your host, Count Wisecrackula. We have a fabulous lineup tonight, and they're backed by our haunted house band. Be giving it up for the Boogeyman Band. You people are in for a perfectly horrible evening of dancing and dying, or dining. So just sit back and relax, because we want to welcome you. Maitre d', a table for two. Have a seat, you're right on cue to watch our spooky review. Our ambiance is best described as damp and drizzly. The food is nice and cold. Our waitresses are grisly. We hope our little to-do is your worst nightmare come true. So just sit back and relax, 'cause we're dying to entertain you. I see we have a few groups in the audience with us tonight. Some corporate zombies back there. You all look very lifelike, fellas. And who's that picking her seat? It's Marie Antoinette. I wouldn't be caught dead in that dress. Too bad she was. You'll find they're nothing like those bland and boring restaurants. We hope that once you've tried us, we'll be one of your favorite haunts. Our cast and skeleton crew reads like a monster's who's who. So just sit back and relax, 'cause we're dying to entertain you. We want to make you shriek. We want to make you freak. We want to enthrall and make your skin crawl. Let me and my peeps give you the creeps. We want to make you laugh. We want to make you cry. We want to make you wish that you could curl up and die. Our food and atmosphere aren't easily forgotten. May I suggest you try the oysters? They're quite rotten. So come on out of your tomb. Take a cab or hop on a broom and just sit back and relax, 'cause we're dying. Just smell those eyeballs chef's frying. Would it kill you to laugh? We're just trying to entertain you. See, I made you smile. Thank you. I think I strained the vocal cord. I'll just treat that with a unit of plasma. Okay then. Our next act has just been reintroduced into the wild and only comes into town to perform during the full moon. And let me be telling you what, he is a howling success, yes? Put your hands and paws and various appendages together for Harry Lee Lunas. The full moon's rising, the sun's going down. It's getting spooky all over town. Time for a weird little phenomenon. It happens every month, I feel a change coming on. I'm gonna raise a little howl tonight. Gonna bark at the moon till the morning light. Don't want any trouble, I don't wanna fight. I just wanna raise a little howl tonight. Oh. Play that guitar, yeah. Woo. teeth go out. My breath is stinky. I grow a snout. I know it's strange, but that ain't all. I get an urge to play fetch with a ball. I'm gonna raise a little howl tonight. Gonna bark the moon till the morning light. Don't want any trouble. I don't wanna fight. I just wanna raise a little howl tonight. Make that guitar talk. I told him, man, you gotta help me, do what you can. He said he never seen this before, and right about then I started scratching at the door. I'm gonna raise a little howl tonight, gonna rock the moon till the morning light. Don't want any trouble, I don't wanna fight, just wanna raise a little howl tonight. I'm gonna raise a little howl tonight, gonna bark at the moon till the morning light. Don't want any trouble. Y'all say it with me now. I just want to raise a little howl tonight. I don't want any trouble. I don't want to fight. I just want to raise a little howl tonight. Don't want any trouble. I don't want to fight. I just want to raise a little howl tonight. Yeah. Indeed. This place is starting to be heating up. In fact, our next act is sweating profusely. But then it is a duet. Get it? Duet? Oh boy. Anyway, my point is, these next two lovebirds were made for each other. Literally. Please welcome, from the secret laboratory of Dr. Frankenstein, MD, Peaches and Frank.
Thanks a lot. Beautiful crowd. Well, beautiful might not be the right word.
People bad!
No, honey. Good people, good. See, they don't have any torches or pitchforks. Seriously, folks, no loud noises, no sudden movements, no flash photography, and he'll be fine. What am I saying? He's already fine. He's super fine. In fact, I couldn't have found a better man if I'd sewn him together myself. Those nifty little bolts in your neck, they're so high-tech, I could give them a peck. People may stare, but what the heck? I like the way you put together.
Me like you crazy, pointy hair. It's soft like air, beyond compare. People stare, but me don't care. Me like the way you put together.
I never thought I would love someone without a fancy car or riches. But life with you is so much fun.
You keep me in stitches.
I like your handsome, manly scar. It's why you are the best by far. But I like the way you put together.
Me like you crazy, wild eyes. They king size, like you surprised. Me not think like other guys. Me like the way you put together.
I'm so glad we said I do. I really couldn't get much higher. I like the funny little way that you walk, the way you talk. Frankie, baby, you rock. Let everybody stand and gawk. But I like your face.
Me like your grace.
I like how everything fell into place. I like the way you put together.
Peaches and Frank! Beautiful! No, please, sir, put out that lighter. No open flame. You never know what might suddenly trigger him to...
Firebird!
Sorry about the carnage, folks.
Firebird!
I must apologize. Frank is usually very sweet. Oh, and speaking of sweet, let me be introducing to you our next act. Come on out here, honey. Look, everybody. It's little Rugsy McRat. Isn't he, or she, just the cutest thing? Tell me, Rugsy, are you looking forward to Halloween?
Of course I am, bat brain.
I'm charming as well, you little monster. And what is it you are being for Halloween?
I'm going as myself.
Yikes! Now that is scary. Well, I wish you good luck with the tricking and the treating.
Oh, don't you worry. It's my specialty. I thought my trick-or-treating was pretty much done. I went door to door till 1:02, but I was still short by a quarter ton. What was I short on? Sugar! Dad parked my dump truck full to the top. Said he was tired and wanted to stop, but I needed to rake in a bumper crop, so we headed back out for sugar. 40-11 tons of sugar, and all of it belongs to me, to me. 40-11 tons of sugar, and all of it got for free. By the end of the night, I had quite a haul. Made a pile in the backyard, 50 feet tall. The fun part now was sorting it all. 40-11 tons of sugar. I got Sour Patch, gummy worms, and Kit Kat bars. Butterfinger and Mellow Mars. M&M's to fill a dozen freight train cars. And all of it made of sugar. I got cases of Kisses and pallets of Pez. When it comes to chocolate, I am the press. I can't wait to hear what my dentist says. He's made $1 million from sugar, sugar, sugar. 40-11 tons of sugar, and all of it belongs to me, to me. 40-11 tons of sugar, and all of it got 40-11 tons of sugar, and all of it belongs to me, to me. 40-11 tons of sugar, and all of it got for free. Woohoo! More sugar, Dad!
Thank you, little Rugsy McRat. Which is reminding me, folks, be sure to be leaving some room for dessert. We got a lot of stuff starting to go bad back there. And speaking of going bad, next we got a special guest chef who's got a little cooking demo for us. Please to welcome the diva of deep dish, the queen of the cauldron, Ghoulia Vile. So, Ghoulia, do you have something special for us tonight?
If by special you mean vomitrocious, why yes. Now watch as I go through step by ghastly step, and you'll see how it's done. We'll start with a bowl of freshly dead mole and stir in the brain of a monkey. Then add a cow udder, a jar of squid butter. Choose either one, creamy or chunky. Now set this aside till it's crusty and dried, and saute some chipmunk intestines, the ear of an eel, and a scab that won't heal just because octopus heart. Sprinkle with fresh grated slug, with just a pinch of bug. Then in a blender we'll whirl 2 cups of tender ice squirrel. Put in the guts of a fish. Doesn't this sound delish? Now let that congeal, and we're ready to peel a few dozen putrefied Brussels sprouts. You can tell these are nice, 'cause they're covered in lice. Use 2 or 3 handfuls or thereabouts. Blend 3 cobra tongues, plus 2 vulture lungs. Make sure to pick firm ones, not mushy. Add the juice of 3 mice with swamp water ice. Voila, it's a delicious slushy. Now for the soup du jour. Impale 2 dozen grubs on a skewer. Baste with a spit marinade. Garnish with worm marmalade. Throw it all in a gigantic pot. Pour in a quart of Pekingese snot. Put on a lid and turn up the heat. And when it's done, we eat. Oh, everyone, bon appetit!
Keep it down, folks, keep it down. And I mean your food, not the applause. What's that? Folks, our own club dead chef wants to make an announcement. Please welcome Chef Salmonella.
Buongiorno. I am sorry to interrupt the festivities, but it seems there's been a slight accident in the kitchen. I suggest no one eat the artichoke dip until the prep cook finds his finger. Grazie.
I think I found it.
Chef, is that the one?
See, it looks like his. Grazie. Grazie.
Okay, so very good. Everybody can be eating the dip now. Okay then, where were we? Yes. Next up, the swingingest scaredy cat who ever almost carried a tune, the somewhat sleazy, slightly greasy Vin Weasel.
Late one night, I was all alone. When out in the dark, I heard something moan. I peeked out the window, and what did I see? A big bad boogeyman looking back at me. I did the boogeyman boogie. I did the boogeyman boogie. I did the boogeyman boogie. I hope I never see him again. Oh, that's the stuff. Play the guitar, Shingo. My eyes bugged out and my blood near froze. I had goosebumps jumping from my head to my toes. My hands started shaking and my legs went weak. I tried to yell, but all I did was squeak. I did the boogeyman boogie. I did the boogeyman boogie. I did the boogeyman boogie. I hope I never see him again. Oh, that boogeyman gives me the creeps. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Folks, give it up for Django. Hey, let's put this dance floor to use. Come on, you monsters, shake up. Hey. Bring it on home, Daddy-O. Run, but my feet wouldn't go. I wiggled and I wobbled like a bowl of jello. It must have looked peculiar, cause the next thing I see is a scaredy cat boogeyman running from me. He did the boogeyman boogie. Yeah, he did the boogeyman boogie. He did the boogeyman boogie. I don't think I'll see him again. Wow, look at him go.
a break. Union rules for union ghouls, you know. But first, I want to be introducing the players. They all come from good families, so I don't know what happened. Giving us the down low on bass, it's Boris Blockoff. Don't worry, folks, his head's around here somewhere. Back there pounding the skins and making mine crawl, it's Scuzzy Rich. On piano and organ, and we're not sure which organ that is, or whose, Squisha Keys. And on trumpet, trombone, and sax, the only horn man who can simultaneously play 3 instruments by ear while giving you the stink eye, it's Rashid Blowhole. And how about a big hand for the guy who puts it all together without coming completely apart, guitarist and band leader, Django DK. Okay, take 5, you deadbeats. Meanwhile, our waitresses can freshen everyone's drinks. I think mine started to clot. But anyway, now, to aid in your digestion, let's hear it for the comedy stylings of Mr. Pumpkin Top himself, Shecky Orange.
Thanks very much. Oh, it's good to be back among fiends here at Club Dead. This is a nice place. Very popular. In fact, the doorman said people were undying to get in. How about that hairdo on Frankenstein's bride? Like a skunk that stuck its tail in a light socket. And the Wolfman, what hair he's got. The full-body wax job must be murder. Ouch! Am I right, Harry? And how about that Wisecrackula? They love him here in Transylvania. He's even got his own Fang Club. Fang Club. Is this thing on? He's huge here. He's even got a private dressing room backstage. They call it the Bat Room. The Bat Room. Yeah, but I heard his girlfriend dumped him. She said the relationship was too draining. But growing up was tough for me. I'd go out trick-or-treating. Other kids got candy. I got Snickers. The laughing kind. One year I got gummy worms, but the doctor gave me some medicine and I got better. I haven't been feeling too good lately, so I went to the doctor. He scheduled me for an autopsy next week. I said, but don't you gotta be dead for an autopsy? He said, yeah, but you're in luck. You only got 2 days to live. I'm finally getting to spend some quality time with the kids. My son told me he wanted to get ahead, so I bought him a guillotine. Guillotine? He's a smart kid, but it's my daughter who's got the brains in the family. She keeps him in a jar in her room. When she was born, the doctor said, well, she's got your mother's eyes and her father's nose. He wasn't kidding. Little beggar tore him right off. Hoi! And then there's my wife. She wanted to be here, but she's a little under the weather. 6 feet under, to be exact. She's a witch. Literally. When she asked me to pick up the house, it's because one has fallen on her. She may be a little old, but she has the body of a 20-year-old. Yeah. She keeps it in the freezer. But my wife is beautiful. She can really turn heads and a few stomachs. She comes from an old-fashioned family. When we decided to get hitched, I went to her father to ask for her hand in marriage. He said, here's a couple of her fingers. Let me think about it. But seriously, I love my wife. I took her out for our anniversary to a fancy restaurant. And wouldn't you know, they had the nerve to tell us that they didn't serve monsters. I said, that's okay. We don't eat them. Don't eat them. That's telling them. We finally got seated and ordered our food. She had the veal. I had the clown. He tasted funny to me. Last week we got a dog. He likes to bury bones in the backyard. I'm still looking for my arm. He's an ugly dog, but he kind of grows on you, like a fungus that fetches sticks. And speaking of ugly dogs, let me tell you about my mother-in-law. She's so ugly.
How ugly is she?
She's so ugly the Boogeyman has nightmares about her. She thinks I'm not good enough for her daughter. She says if she were my wife, she'd poison my coffee. I said if she were my wife, I'd drink it. Thanks, you've been a great audience. I'm here all week.
Shecky Orange! He kills me! Okay, the band is back, and looking refreshed and reanimated. So, we're as ready as we'll ever be for the mysterious, the mellifluous, most musicalist mama in the biz, Kitty Literé.
Thanks, Count. I want to invite all the little monsters out there to come up onto the stage and dance this next number with me. Come on, I see you. Well, that's the Wolfman's son hiding back there. Wow, heavy beard for a 3-year-old. Okay, everybody. As I sing, you can all do the motions, okay? So, when I swing my tail like this, well, you get the idea. Everybody ready? First you walk on quiet tippy toes. You barely make a sound. You're such a sly and sneaky cat. You really can prowl around. Then you make like scary kitty claws and reach up high like this. And when somebody hollers scat, you let out a big scary hiss. You're the perfect cat for Halloween. You're cool no matter what. So swing your tail and give a yowl. You're doing the black cat strut. Okay, now everybody freestyle. That's it. Claws out. No, more kitties. I bet that's gonna take some stitches. Now twitch your whiskers out your back. Relax and smooth your fur. Then turn yourself around 3 times and give out a pussycat. You're the perfect cat for Halloween. You're cool no matter what. So swing your tail and give a yowl. You're doing the black cat strut. You're doing the black cat strut. You're doing the black cat strut.
Thank you, Kitty Literé, for your strutting stuff. And is that one little monster going to be okay? Did we find the eyeball? Yes? Good. No, Kitty, I am thinking we two could make beautiful music together. What are the chances you and me could... No? Well, that's the story of my life, folks. It's difficult for us vampires to get a date. And yet, I keep trying. In fact, you, there, in the front row, you look like you could be my type. I meet lots of different people in my line of work, and characters of every stripe. But I don't believe I've seen you in the places I look. I wonder, are you my type? I'm a people kind of person. I'm friendly to the bone, and someday when the time is right, I'll find that special someone I can call my own. I wonder, are you my type? How many times I've found some fun and things are going right, then suddenly they run when I suggest we go out for a bite. Who knows about the future? I'll go on somehow. It's lonely, but I can't cry. So please don't be offended if I ask you now. I wonder, are you my type? Life as a vampire is not so bad. I don't see why more of you don't try it. The nights are fun, your days completely free. The only drawback is the liquid diet. The tabloids say I'm moody, mysterious and complex. But don't you believe that hype? I'm just a simple guy who has a thing for necks. I wonder, are you my type? I wonder, are you AB negative or O positive? What is it you got to tell me, darling? I wonder, Are you my type? Thank you. I may not be so good in the relationships department, but I know a couple of someones who are very good in it. In fact, tonight, this very special couple is celebrating a milestone anniversary. Pleased to meet my brother, Nosferatu, and his lovely bride, what's-her-face? How are you tonight, Nos?
I can't complain.
Oh, I thought you said you were married. I joke. I kid the happy couple. But be telling me, bro, how many years have you and the Battle Axe, Bridezilla here, been married?
Well, tonight we are celebrating 750 years of marriage. Right.
Isn't that amazing, folks? And just for you twos, in honor of your anniversary, the band and I have worked up a little surprise. Here's a catchy little tune you two danced to on your wedding day way back in 1258. Hit it, boys! Ava, man, the two, and the...
Requiem aeternam, dona eis Domine.
That was a #1 smash hit. Oh, beautiful. Congratulations to you both. Okay, we got that over with. Our next act is coming from south of the southeast swamps of the southern, someplace down south, very humid. I don't know. Please give a big club dead welcome to the Cajun Contagion, the legendary Gaston Legoux, and the Gouxettes.
Down in Louisiana, in the murky bayous, back in the swamps where the alligators snooze, deep in the woods where they sing the blues, they tell about the legend that they call the Ooze. It comes out at night, most scary things do. It's not so much a monster as a pile of goo. It's the color of phlegm, a kind of deep chartreuse. And every child knows to look out for the Ooze. Look out for the Ooze.
It's disgusting as foul.
Look out for the Ooze.
And it's on the prowl.
That slimy trail is you know whose. Better lock your doors and look out for the Ooze. That's right, he gonna get you, children.
Look out for the ooze.
They tell about a man by the name of Hughes. Went down to the swamp for a midnight cruise. He didn't heed the warning to look out for the ooze. The only thing they found were his socks and his shoes. Look out for the ooze.
It's disgusting and foul.
Look out for the ooze.
And it's on the prowl.
That slimy trail is you know whose. Better lock your door and look out for the ooze. It's never been caught, it's never been on the news. It don't pose for pictures, it don't give interviews. It's sneaky and crafty and it don't leave clues. Just bottles of stinky green residues.
Stinky, stinky, stinky,
So
stinky.
watch out, children, it's on the loose. You can try and run, but it ain't no use. Better watch your step, mind your P's and Q's. Better do as you're told and look out for the ooze. Look out for the ooze.
It's disgusting and foul.
Look out for the ooze.
And it's on the prowl.
That slimy trail is you know whose. Better lock your doors. Look out for the ooze.
It's disgusting and foul.
Look out for the ooze.
And it's on the prowl.
That slimy trail is you know whose. Better lock your doors and look out for the ooze. You better lock your doors. You better turn on all the lights. You better hide under the covers because it's out there. Wait. Look out for the ooze.
Gaston Legoux Hello, everybody. Thank you for that safety tip. We shall all be looking out for the Ooze. Okay, our next act is tall and damp and thin and scruffy. She's the ghoul from Ipanema, the thrill from Brazil if looks could kill, Mia Medusa.
Gracias, obrigado. This song is for my, how you say, boyfriend? But he does not know he is my boyfriend. To him, I am dead. What could he possibly see in a ghoul like me? Chances are slim I'll ever be with him. A girl can dream, it'd be a scream. La 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 la. La 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 la. A missing ear, a toothless lip. I speak his name, but he doesn't hear. Still, he's the guy I'm flying high for. 'Cause he's got that special something that's to die for. Disturbing smile, no sense of style. What little personality he has is vile. But he's the guy the ghouls all cry for. 'Cause he's got that special something that's to die for. I know that I should just forget him. I'm such a fool to fantasize, and yet I still get such a thrill when I look into his three eyes. Broken nose, disheveled clothes, smells like he started to decompose. You ask me why I chase after this guy for. 'Cause he's got that special something that's to die for. Matted hair, a creepy stare. I smile at him, but he's unaware. But he's the only guy I've got an eye for. 'Cause he's got that special something that's to die for. He passes by and birds fall from the sky for. He's got that special something that's to die for. La 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 la. La 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 la. He's just to die for.
Ah, beautiful song. But you know, Mia, I always say it is better to have loved and lost than to have never lost. That is, it is better to have never loved than to. How about fool me once and you won't fool me again? That's it. Okay, we gotta wrap this thing up. So I guess what we are needing are some wrappers. And here they are, straight out of Cairo, the most spirited pair of mummies ever to form a posthumous posse. It's Two Dead Crude.
Oh, yeah. Check it out, check it out. Here we go. People got an attitude that monsters are scary. True, some of us are hairy
and unsanitary.
But what they don't know is monsters get tearful, cause it's hard to be cheerful when you're getting an earful of happy little tunes.
And helium balloons with those big smiley faces and friendly embraces.
Man, what gives me the creeps are fuzzy little sheep.
Great, thanks a lot. Now I'll never get to sleep, cause way down deep.
You know that mommies are uptight, scared they just might unwind their behind. What a funny sight. Vampires freak out when they sneak out
for some fun, but the sun starts to peek out.
Frankenstein feels sick, gets a nervous tick when his missus gives him kisses in public. Wolfman's glum, he feels crummy,
thinks you rub-a-dub-dub on his tummy.
Yo, let me represent. It's little puppy dogs really give me the willies, their wiggly little tails.
Cool, now look, I'm all chilly.
Cute cuddly kitties make me feel kind of queasy.
Polka dots and flower pots give me the heebie-jeebies.
Some of my best friends are goblins and witches. They're a barrel of laughs.
And their cooking's delicious.
You never have to worry that they'll hug you or kiss you,
cause they know we have issues.
Can you hand me a tissue? You know that mommies are uptight, scared they just might unwind their behind. What a funny sight. Vampires freak out when they sneak out
for some fun, but the sun starts to peek out.
Frankenstein feels sick, gets a nervous tick when his missus gives him kisses in public. Wolfman's glum, he feels crummy,
thinks you rub-a-dub-dub on his tummy.
We all get scared by one thing or another, things that make you shudder.
For me, it's my brother.
So next time you feel your skin start to creep and you can't get to sleep, remember way down deep, you know that mommies are uptight, scared they just might unwind their behind. What a funny sight. Vampires freak out when they sneak out
for some fun, but the sun starts to peek out.
Frankenstein feels sick, gets a nervous tick when his missus gives him kisses in public. Wolfman's glum, he feels crummy,
thinks you rub-a-dub-dub on his tummy.
Okay, you monsters, let me hear ya. Mommies are uptight, scared they just might unwind their behind. What a funny sight. Vampires freak out when they sneak out
for some fun, but the sun starts to peek out.
Frankenstein feels sick, gets a nervous tick when his missus gives him kisses in public. Wolfman's glum, he feels crummy,
thinks you rub-a-dub-dub on his tummy.
Yo, rest in peace out. We're dead.
Bravo! That was both dope and fresh. Possibly fly or crunk or something, I don't know. Well, that about wraps it up. But before you go, let me give you a few words to be living by. And if you're immortal like me, you'll be living by them for a long, long time. Just remember, folks,
it's scary out there, so watch out and beware of boogeymen, goblins, and ghoulies. Look out for black cats and low-flying bats and anything slobbering or drooly.
Don't stare at the sun or until the hun. Don't aggravate zombies or witches. Don't pick a rat's nose. Avoid UFOs. Don't fiddle with Frankenstein stitches.
Yeah!
Don't play with fire or tease a vampire or unwrap a freshly dead mummy.
Don't tease the disease or breathe what they've sneezed. Don't tickle a troll on the tummy.
That's all of our show. Take care as you go. You've been such a joy and delight. your bed, but beware the undead. Pleasant dreams, everyone. Good night.
Thanks, folks. And how about that Boogeyman band? Fantastic! You've been great. Drive carefully, and don't forget to tip your waitress. Good night, everybody. Oh, and if anybody needs a ride home, just let me know, and I'll tow you a hearse.
I do.
Okay, you're a hearse.
Jokes bad.
Sneaking and peeping, running me down. This can't go on. Lord knows you've got to change, baby. Baby, when I come home, baby, my house is dark and my thoughts are cold. You hang around, baby. I'm getting tired of waiting, fooling around. I'll find somebody that won't make me feel like a clown. This can't go on. Lord knows you've got to change. My house is dark and my thoughts are cold. You hang around, baby, with Gene and Joan and who knows who. I'm getting tired of waiting and fooling around. I found somebody who won't make me feel like a clown. This can't go on. under that old black magic called love. Spin I'm in under that old black magic called love. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch on witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. Wake up, you sleepy head. Rub your eyes, get out of bed. Wake up, the wicked witch is dead. She's gone where the goblins go below. Let's open up and sing and ring the bells out. Ding dong, the merry-o. Sing it high and sing it low. Let them know the wicked witch is dead. Witch is dead. Witch oh witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead.
Wake up, you sleepyhead. Rub your eyes, get out of bed. Wake up, the wicked witch is dead. She's gone where the goblins go. Below, below, below your home. Let's open up and sing and ring the bells down. Ding dong, merry-o. Sing it high and sing it low. Let them know the wicked witch is dead. Strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down, when you're strange. Faces come out of the rain when you're strange. No one remembers your name when you're strange. When you're strange, when you're strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. Come out of the rain when you're strange. No one remembers your name when you're strange. When you're strange, when you're strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. when you're strange. No one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. In the night, she's a restless spirit on an endless flight. Ooh, witchy woman, see how high she flies. Ooh, witchy woman, she got the moon in her eye. In the night, dancing shadows and firelight, crazy laughter in another room, and she drove herself to madness with a silver spoon. Ooh, witchy woman, see how high she flies. The moon in her eye. I put a spell on you. 'Cause you're mine. You better stop the things you do. I ain't lying. No, I ain't lying. You know I can't stand it. You're running around. You know better, Daddy. I can't stand it. 'Cause you put me down. I put a spell on you. 'Cause you're mine. You're mine. I put a spell on you. 'Cause you're mine. You better stop the things you do. I ain't lying. No, I ain't lying. You know I can't stand it. You're running around. You know better, Daddy. I can't stand it. 'Cause you put me down. I put a spell on you. 'Cause you're mine. You're mine. Mine. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you anyhow. And I don't care if you don't want me. I'm yours right now. You hear me? I put a spell on you. Cause you're mine. You're mine. Oh, you're mine. You're mine. You're mine. I put a spell on you. 'Cause you're mine. like to go with me and see a movie? First you say no, you got some plans for the night, and then you stop and say alright. Love is kinda crazy with a spooky little guy like you. Always keep me guessing, I never seem to know what you are thinking. And if a girl acts at you, it's for sure your little eye will be awakened. I get confused 'cause I don't know where I stand. And then you smile and hold my hand. Love is kinda crazy with a spooky little guy like you. Stop this little game that you are playing. I'm gonna tell you all the things my heart's been dying to be saying. Just like a ghost, you've been haunting my dreams. So I propose on Halloween. Love is kinda crazy with a spooky little guy like you. magic woman. Got a black magic woman. I got a black magic woman that got me so blind I can't see. She's a black magic woman. She's trying to make a devil out of me. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Yes, don't turn your back on me, baby. Stop messing around with your tricks. Don't turn your back on me, baby. You just might pick up my magic sticks. Got your spell on me, baby. Got your spell on me, baby. Yes, you got your spell on me, baby. Turning my heart into stone. I need you so bad, magic woman, I can't leave you alone. That slide, come hither stare, that strips my conscience bare. It's witchcraft, and I've got no defense for it. The heat is too intense for it. What good would common sense for it do? 'Cause it's witchcraft, wicked witchcraft. And although I know it's strictly taboo, when you arouse the need in me, my heart says yes indeed in me. Proceed with what you're leading me to. It's such an ancient pitch, but one I wouldn't switch. 'Cause there's no nicer witch than you. It's like come hither stare that strips my conscience bare. It's witchcraft, and I've got no defense for it. The heat is too intense for it. What good would common sense for it do? 'Cause it's witchcraft, oh wicked, wicked witchcraft. And although I know it's strictly taboo, when you arouse the need in me, my heart says yes indeed in me. Proceed with what you're leading me to. It's such an ancient page, but one I wouldn't switch, 'cause there's no nicer witch than you. I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast. The ghouls all came from their humble abodes to catch a jolt from my electrodes. They did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. They did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking, all were digging the sounds. Igor on chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Crypt Kicker Five. They played the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. They played the monster mash. Out of his coffin, Drac's voice did ring. Seems he was troubled by just one thing. Opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?" It's now the monster mash. It's now a graveyard smash. It's caught on in a flash. It's now the monster mash. Now everything's cool. Drac's a part of the band. My monster mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, this smash was meant to. When you get to my door, tell them Boris sent you. Then you can monster mash and do my graveyard smash. You'll catch on with a flash. Then you can monster mash. Then you can monster mash and do my graveyard smash. You'll catch on with a flash. Then you can monster mash. was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. They did the monster mash. They did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. They did the monster mash. A bad moon arising. I see trouble on the way. I see earthquakes and lightning. I see bad times today. Don't go around tonight, well it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. I hear hurricanes are blowing. I know the end is coming soon. I feel rivers overflowing. I hear the voice of raging room. Don't go around tonight, well it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Your things together. Hope you are quite prepared to die. Looks like we're in for nasty weather. One eye is taken for an eye. Don't go around tonight, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. I know the end is coming soon. I fear rivers overflowing. I hear the voice of raging room. Don't go around tonight, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Hope you got your things together. Hope you are quite prepared to die. Looks like we're in for nasty weather. One eye is taken for an eye. Don't go around tonight, well it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Don't go around tonight, well it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Welcome to my nightmare. I think you're gonna like it. I think you're gonna feel like you belong. A nocturnal vacation, unnecessary sedation. You wanna feel at home 'cause you belong. Welcome to my nightmare. feel like you belong. Welcome to my breakdown. Because life is just a dream here. I hope I didn't scare you.
open your eyes.